I get used to this new recording thing. Oh yeah. Oh hey. Today's battle is between Mechagodzilla from 2021 going against Legion. Mm-hmm. Or should I say just Legion versus Mechagodzilla from 2021? Okay, yeah. So yeah. Who would win between the two? Well, let's just get introduced to them. Legion is a silicone-based extraterrestrial. She is the giant insectoid who's basically like the brood mother, like the queen of the insects. You know, that's pretty much it. She's from the Gamera franchise, if you didn't know. Yeah, you thought she was from the Ultraman franchise. Think again. Anyways, Legion is this giant insect. That's it. I mean, she looks cool and all, but still. Well, how about Mechagodzilla? Oh, Mechagodzilla. So, this new and approved 2021 MonsterVerse Mechagodzilla is the most badass thing I've ever seen. And it's probably one of the most powerful creations out there in the MonsterVerse. To me, I think Mechagodzilla is the most powerful thing in the MonsterVerse as of right now, with footage. Seeing that he can beat King Ghidorah, I'm just gonna assume that Mechagodzilla is the most powerful one out here. Yet, okay? But still, Mechagodzilla, what do you have? Well, Mechagodzilla is a creation by the company called Apex, and its brain is powered by the brain of King Ghidorah. And when King Ghidorah remembers, has an anime flashback, Mechagodzilla goes hell bent, and yeah, he destroys shit. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's pretty much. I don't really know what to say. Oh yeah, their sizes. Oh, Legion. How now? Suspect. How tall do you think Legion is? Maybe he's 100 feet tall, 200 feet tall. The norm for a monster, for a bug this size. No, no. She's 459 feet tall. I mean, yeah, she's not. Yeah, she's a whopping 459 feet tall. I mean, she's pretty big for a bug, even taller than Godzilla, but still. And she weighs around 600 tons. Oh, great, she's a Pacific Rim kaiju now, huh? God damn. This is the Pacific Rim rule I made in Kaiju Wars. If it has a huge size but weighs so little, like under 1,000 tons, then it's pretty much just considered a Pacific Rim monster according to my standards. That's my little rule. And also I had that Ultraman rule too. Anyways, Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla, according to estimates and everything, I think he's a Mechagodzilla is a good 480 feet tall. That's a little of a stretch, but still. And he weighs a good 120,000 tons. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh god. I need to divide this shit. Holy crap. That means Mechagodzilla is 200 times heavier than Legion. Oh crap. Oh shit. Okay, Mechagodzilla. Okay, Legion. Let's just get into their abilities, shall we? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's just get into their abilities. So Legion can just stab with her, with her exoskeleton and just jab with her legs and everything. She can also burrow underground too. But she also has microwave shell. What's that, you ask? Well, using the nasal horn and the interference claws, Legion can create an electromagnetic field to counter, projectiles and missiles. And her plasma beam. Using her nasal horn, she opens it up, creating plasma energy to form in between fires. And fires of beam, causing massive damage, even strong enough to blow apart, Gamera's shell. Yeah. Since this thing fought against Gamera, it blew off Gamera's shell, god damn it. Okay, and it also has a Butte Legion. If her nasal horn is torn or blasted off, which is like kind of like this area right here around her face, her nasal horn. Yeah. If it's blasted off, Queen Legion can produce crimson tendrils from the spot in between her nasal horn. They can move about freely and have a high temperature, allowing them to cut through, anything easily. So basically, she can just spawn these red, translucent tentacles from her face and just jab at her opponents and strangle them and everything. Yeah, so it seems like Legion's a pretty tough motherfucker. And also, Legion is a girl. Well, what about Mechagodzilla? Well, Mechagodzilla can stomp, bite, headbutt, punch, grab with his claws, tail slap. But what else does he have? Well, Mechagodzilla has his proton scream, which is a laser attack. A red laser he shoots from his mouth. He has missile launchers on his shoulders. He has jet boosters on his back. He has rotating hands. He has a tail, which a tail slap, and he also has he also has a drill on his tail, because why the fuck not? He also has physical capabilities, since he's able to lift up Godzilla and just yeet him into a building. Now, Legion, how would you defeat Mechagodzilla? Well, Legion, he just has to do, his microwave shell, a couple of times plasma beam, beat Legion, and just tear apart Mechagodzilla like that. Mechagodzilla just has to spam his proton scream, do a shitload of missiles, and then just destroy it like that. Yeah. Okay, this fight takes place in the city of in the country of Montenegro. Let's get into it. The fight starts off like this. From a human. Captain, those giant bugs are here. They killed all of our families, all of our friends and cousins. What do we do, Captain? No! The captain wipes his eyes in horror as he just witnessed his crewmate, his soldier, the beloved soldier that he's raised, get eaten by one of the Legion soldiers. Yeah, didn't I tell you that I forgot to tell you, Legion can summon soldiers, which are around 10 feet tall. Anyways, the captain looks to himself in disappointment. But then he has a last resort. He then shouts to the commanding team that's in his office. He then says, "Release Mechagodzilla." The team nods their heads and they flick some buttons and switches before Mechagodzilla is deployed. Yeah. Just insert epic music. Yeah. Anyways, while we get a whole cinematic cinematic opening shot of Mechagodzilla getting deployed, Legion is out destroying and eating people. But then she sees this giant metal thing. She looks, and then it roars. He rotates his hands in an aggressive, motion of attack before using his rocket boosters to literally choke her and then slam the Mother Legion down to the ground. The Queen Legion is just like scrambling to get back up, and then jabs her freaking tendrils, these side tendrils, into Mechagodzilla's gut area. But Mechagodzilla does an electric uppercut, and sure you guys. And Legion. Well, yeah, I forgot to tell you that he can do electric uppercuts and kicks and punches. Now, Legion's weakness Well, there isn't any, because her body's protected by a hard carapace. But if you get through it, her weakness is pretty much just the underbelly part. Legion, gets then regains her consciousness and then spears her, nasal horn through Mechagodzilla's again, for her first time. But then Mechagodzilla pulls her head out of the abdomen, does another show, does a right hook electro punch. This stuns Legion for a while until freaking Mechagodzilla goes out all out Little Mac on Legion and starts punching the living shit out of Legion. Legion is like there's black and green blood flying everywhere. Before Legion uses her plasma beam and shoots it at Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla is severely injured. But then he has a laser beam of its own and but it's not effective. Legion is a little hurt, but not that much. That's when Legion tackles Mechagodzilla to the ground and starts jabbing him with her legs. Mechagodzilla screams in pain. As this giant insect of a bitch is ripping into his circuits and everything. But then Mechagodzilla uses his drill tail and drills deeper and faster into Legion's stomach. Legion is screeching in pain as this is happening, and then Mechagodzilla gets up with his arms before choking Legion by the head, and then proceeding to drown her. Legion is struggling, and this is not helped by the fact that she's getting drilled at the same time she's getting drowned. And then her soldiers come to help, crawling up Mechagodzilla. But Mechagodzilla rolls around in the water, still with the drill inside of, Legion. Oh yeah, it's getting that time. All Legion soldiers are dead, and it's just the Queen by herself now. But then Legion unleashes her Butte Legion. Yeah, because it's been punched. Since her nasal horn is broken now, because she's been punched in the face like, I don't know what, like 20 times by now, she unleashes her crimson tendrils, and they all jab and tear apart Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla is screaming in pain while shooting his proton scream everywhere. He then unleashes his missile launchers into the face and eyes of Legion, and this blinds her for like 2 minutes. Mechagodzilla is put down, but he's severely injured. But then he rocket charges Legion. He's determined to end this bitch once and for all. So he strangles her while rocket charging, and then puts her head under the water. Mechagodzilla then proceeds to try to rip it off with her hands and jaws. And meanwhile doing that, Mechagodzilla decides to drill into her back as well. Legion is literally struggling like a beetle getting pinned down by a human foot. As Mechagodzilla is literally chuckling at the somewhat demise of the giant broodmother. Legion is like literally screaming in pain, and then there's tears of red blood dripping down her eyes, and then a freaking and alas, Legion is ripped in half. Like a Mortal Kombat finisher, one part drilled, another part ripped off. Mechagodzilla looks into the crowd of people standing on the dock who haven't been eaten by the Legion soldiers yet. He then reels up He then picks up the head of Legion and roars as black blood is dripping everywhere onto the ocean, but he doesn't care. He roars in victory as he's ripped off and decapitated the head of Legion, while also drilling into her appendix and everything. He then lets out a mighty roar of victory. He's severely injured though, and then runs out battery life and just oof, just just like his power's down right there. Giant metallic body slamming down into the water. Verdict: in a fight between Legion and Mechagodzilla, I think Mechagodzilla would win this. It will be a very close fight, but I think Mechagodzilla takes this. Legion is a very powerful opponent, and if Legion could, unleash more attacks, then maybe she could have, killed Mechagodzilla. But I think Mechagodzilla takes this one, but by a slight margin. Anyways, who do you think would have won? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.